Alright, guys. So this news came out yesterday, but I was honestly just too tired. I just wanted to do the... I had done the Five Nights at Freddy video review over for Patreon, and I basically just wanted to get out the Chucky versus Megan video, and I was just too tired to really talk about anything else. But here I am, giving... And I didn't really have a lot to say. Mostly because, like, it's shit that we've all said. But yeah. So, if you guys have heard the news, Jonathan Hickman will be writing Ultimate Spider-Man since the return of the Ultimate Universe. Here's the other thing that got announced. Peter Parker and Mary Jane will be married and have kids in in this new Ultimate Universe. Yeah. In other words, Peter Parker... Well, a Parker's life is never really fully happy because of Spider-Man, but the Peter Parker in that universe gets to have, he gets to grow up. He gets to be an actual fucking character. I kind of imagine that image they had of the Parker family all together, and Nick Lowe, the head of Spider-Man editorial, if you've seen SpongeBob and the wanted poster of the police show Patrick and he freaks out every time he sees it, I kind of imagine that with Nick Lowe. Like Jonathan Hickman shows us like, oh, it's it. Like Nick Lowe's like, oh, it's hideous. Calm down, Nick Lowe. It's just a drawing. I'm gonna show you again, and you're not gonna freak out, okay? Okay. I need that. I need some spider meme team, like someone on like a Spider-Man meme group to do that, or someone in general to do that. Because all I could think when that came out was just Nick Lowe having a freak out over it, because the idea of making Spider-Man happy in the main Amazing universe, it really sucks. And it goes back to what I said about... earlier this year, is where 2023 is a good year for Spider-Man. Everywhere else except Amazing. I mean, obviously, Spider-Man 2 has been a banger. We had Across the Spider-Verse, one of the best animated films to come out this year. And we just got this dropped in the Ultimate Universe. So, like I said, it's really like everywhere else is just kind of like, it's everywhere else that just kind of is like, it's perfect for Spider-Man. As long as you're not reading the main comic, everything is good. And it's so infuriating, isn't it? It's just so goddamn annoying that, like, here we are once again where we have a comic that is so fucking easy to fix, but no one wants to do that because they don't think it's interesting, when for years, in their own fucking company, we've had writers tell amazing stories, like Chip Zdarsky's Spider-Man Life Story. That comic expressed the whole thing of the love between Mary Jane and Peter Parker. Everywhere. Like, we've seen, like Nick Spencer's Spider-Man run, which I will admit did have its flaws, but at the very least, he understood the fucking, he understood the assignment. I'll give him that. But that's the thing, is that I don't, like, here we are, Jonathan Hickman, who I know people are like, oh, Jonathan Hickman, he ruined X-Men. Shut the fuck up. He didn't ruin shit. I don't know why, like, people just did, the more I read more of the Krakoa era, the more I'm like, god damn, I didn't realize how good it was. Because when you really think about it, I'm gonna tangent real quick. When you really think about the Krakoa era, it's literally the X-Men being petty about, after X amount of genocides, you kind of get a little petty at everyone else. Did some of the stuff they do not work and kind of blow up in their faces? Yes. But, yeah. And I'm kind of, I'm very excited to see what happens, because here's the thing about the X-Men. The X-Men don't have problems, they have body counts. So, yeah. But I digress. I digress. We're not here to talk about the X-Men. And, yeah. So, to have Hickman writing this, and helming the Ultimate Universe, is really cool. In fact, some of the stuff I really enjoyed about the Ultimate Universe before it ended for a long, after Secret Wars, came from Hickman. He's the reason why we have the Maker. He's the reason why we did other stuff with the Ultimates here and there. So to have him, like, helming the Ultimate Universe makes a lot of sense, because the dude knows how to do, like, out there science fiction stuff, And it's like the Ultimate Universe isn't going to affect the main universe, so they could just go nuts. And kinda I'm excited to see what, like, he's always done, like, grandiose characters. So I'm actually really excited to see what Hickman will do with Spider-Man. You know, Spider-Man's known for having great adventures, but he's not doing, like, what the X-Men or the Fantastic Four did, which were these, you know, universe-spanning kind of stories. So maybe this is Hickman going small scale. And could it suck? Who the fuck knows, really? Like, I'm more of a wait-and-see guy. Like, perfect example. Like, speaking for football experience, I don't wait to call a team if they suck or not until, like, week 4. And even then, I'm like, maybe, maybe not. But, like, by week 5, I'm like, already, alright, we have a good judge of where we are in. So the first, like, 4 weeks of football, I'm, like, already I don't give my full thoughts on it until, like, we reach week 5. And if, like, you haven't worked the kinks out by week 5, then I don't know what to tell you. You suck. But my point being is that we can't judge it because we haven't seen it or not enough of it. So, but however, Hickman's gotten on everyone's good side because he's giving, like, the Peter Parker we've been screaming for since the J. Michael Straczynski run. Like, we've all wanted that since the end of the Straczynski run. So, I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm kind of happy. Now, again, wouldn't it be so I'm just gonna play a worst case scenario real quick. So just everyone just clench your anuses real quick. And I don't want this to be true, but wouldn't it be so fucked up if Hickman was like, oh yeah, everyone, like, it's a big family, we're gonna have fun, and then they all fucking die in the first issue, like Peter is, like, left with his wife and children dead in his arms. That'd be so fucked up, and I would be mad. But, like, a part of me's like, don't do that, Hickman. Don't give me hope. don't give me like, I'm afraid of hope because I know Marvel editorial is just like, why does Peter Parker need a wife? Why does Peter Parker why does Peter Parker need to be aged up and, act like a normal human being instead of like a 20-year-old, which we want to write about him? I'm Nick Lowe, and I don't know how to be a fucking editor. That's how I imagine Nick Lowe talking. Or Patrick from SpongeBob, either way. Anyway, I'm rambling. So you guys tell me in the comments below, what do you guys think of this for for the new Ultimate Spider-Man? Are you guys excited? Are you guys not? Comment below, let me know. Yeah, it's, please, I just want a happy Peter Parker with a family. Give me that. Give me that. It's not affecting anything, Marvel. It's another universe. Let us be happy, for fuck's sake. And also, it should give you real quick, it should also give you alarm bells that literally Amazing Spider-Man is not selling as well as, Miles or the other Spider titles that you have. It's almost like you've poisoned the market, against Peter Parker because you can't, figure out how to do anything with his character. Anyway, I've made my point. Anyway, once again, hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.